Nigeria has been preparing for further flooding after neighbouring Cameroon said it would start releasing water from its largest dam. More than 400,000 people in Nigeria have already been affected after heavy rains caused floods and widespread destruction across Western and Central Africa. The natural disaster has worsened the humanitarian crisis in Nigeria, where violence already had forced millions from their homes. DW's Elisa Chokuma is in Maiduguri in northern Nigeria. These are the most severe floods in decades. What's it like where you are?
Well, the situation right now is that luckily for many of these communities, the water is beginning to recede. But these communities have been hit very hard. Talking about damages to property and homes, businesses, including infrastructure like bridges, roads, buildings, fences, and hospitals. We've been going around the city to look at the extent of the damage, and people are just coming out of it. Many people are now going back to their houses to see if and whenever they can return. But it looks very, very bleak because the water is receding, but it's left a trail of mud and destruction.
Elisa, what sort of help are those people getting? We're talking about millions who've fled their homes.
Well, as we speak, right here in Maiduguri in the city, there have been lots of IDP camps that have been set up to accommodate these people. We've seen aid agencies and organizations trying to help them distributing food, but there is not enough to go around in terms of the tents and the shelter. We have people squatting even on the road where just outside the popular landmark, the Shehus Palace and the Shehus Mosque in the city, people are still around in many places trying to find shelter, trying to find some tents. And there's also the cause of food and the after effect, the aftermath of the disaster because of the waterborne diseases that has really affected these communities, because we had places like the zoo, the hospitals, really damaged with water. Though the waters are receding, we're beginning to see the after effect of all that damage.
And the floods have hit a number of countries. How prepared would you say the region has been for such a disaster?
Well, from the look of things, not very well, particularly when you look at Maiduguri in Borno State precisely because of the dam that burst, that caused the flooding alongside the very, very heavy torrential rainfalls they've witnessed, which aided with the floodwaters. Many will say that authorities may not have really done enough. Don't forget, this is northeast of Nigeria, states and a city which is almost about 3 hours away from places like Chad, borders with Cameroon and even Niger Republic. Right here in this Borno, you have those borders. And they are saying that we're having situations of floods in Chad and in some areas of Niger and even northern Cameroon. So many will say not really much has been done by authorities in preventing this disaster because it's the worst flooding they've seen in over 3 decades.
Elisa Chokuma with the latest there reporting from Maiduguri. Thank you.